12 deepwater cages, 2 powerful double-net steel boats, and over 100,000 euros worth of tangible assets were transferred to Aditya today. Arjun, I know this is difficult for you, but times are really tough for us right now. Are you okay with this?
Over 20 lakh rupees worth of tangible assets are going to Aditya, so what do I get?
Hey, the old family property that Grandpa left behind and that old wooden boat that leaks goes to you. Goes to you. Consider this large portion as Aditya's loan.
Dad, let me interrupt. Grandpa mortgaged that old family property for medical bills and borrowed 1,600 euros from the bank, right? So what you're saying is that over 100,000 euros worth of tangible assets that could earn money at sea all go to Aditya, and I get a bad debt of 1,600 euros that's about to default.
Arjun, how can you say that? This is like stabbing your father in the heart. Mother knows you've always been understanding and kind. But our family is really on the verge of trouble right now. Your brother is getting engaged next month. His family is insisting on marrying the daughter of the boss of Sagar Sampada Seafoods in the city. Our account has been empty for some time even though we've promised 400,000 euros in cash as an engagement gift. If we divide the steel boats and breeding cages equally, how will Aditya maintain his respect in that wealthy family? If he can't go through with this marriage, the Sharma family really has no hope. Arjun, you're smart to help the family with that 1,600 euros. About, you can repay it slowly by fishing.
Yes, Arjun.
Your mother is right. 2007 is about the point.
If your brother Aditya becomes the ideal son-in-law, Sagar Sampada Seafoods' entire family will benefit.
All family, your parents had no choice. You should see the bigger picture.
Nonsense, big picture. Bobby, how can you say this with such a straight face? Grandfather's gone. It's only been 3 days, and you all say you feel sorry for Arjun. But then you throw him out empty-handed to sleep in a leaky broken boat and saddle him with a debt of 1,600 rupees. Aditya, you're going to become the son-in-law of a wealthy family with assets worth crores, and Arjun deserves to be pushed aside by all of you. Isn't it?
Meena, what are you blabbering about? This is a family matter. It's not as bad as you're making it out to be.
Arjun, I'm useless. I let you down. It's my fault. But trust me, as soon as I become deputy general manager at Sagar Sampada Seafood, I'll hand over all the company's logistics and procurement to you. Blood is thicker than water. I'll pay with my life. Okay, I'll take the old family property and the broken wooden boat, and I'll take on the debt of 1,600 rupees. This is the last thing I'm doing for this family. Good brother. I knew you'd see the big picture, but even brothers need to be clear about money. Family adoption and property separation notarized agreement. You sign this today. No backing out. From now on, all income from the old family property and that broken boat will be mine. As for the legal support of my parents, I will transfer it to your account every month. Not a single penny left. But whether Aditya lives in luxury or begs on the streets, I will never fund his dream of marrying into a wealthy family.
Arjun, what are you doing? Why are you compromising within the family? This is so cruel. If this word gets out to all these relatives, it will be so heartbreaking.
How sad.
Yes, Arjun, I told you I'll take care of you later. Are you pulling out that piece of paper because you don't trust me? That old wooden boat, you think I care about it? If you don't think it's important, then sign it. When you were dividing the family property, you didn't consider me a member of the family. Now that we're signing this agreement, everything becomes clear.
Nonsense, there shouldn't be so much distance in the family. I'm not signing. It will make me look like a father who shows favoritism.
Sign, mother. Tomorrow's the last day of this $1,600 mortgage. If this debt separation agreement isn't signed today, no bank will go and extend the loan. Tomorrow, this loan will become fully due. Once it becomes due, the bank will freeze all the assets in the Sharma family's name, including everything you were going to transfer to Aditya, the steel boats and breeding cages that our entire family will become worthless. Aditya, listen, what do you think? If your brilliant father-in-law investigates tomorrow and finds out that his ideal son-in-law is a worthless person whose assets can be seized by the court at any time, will he let his daughter marry a bankrupt loser? Sorry.
Andura fadente bank raidu kahan feite katarak razo kwarta konduk siyata sorak sbado sorokata da kulem shokochu siyata soon. Arjun, I understand. Vicky, it's wasted riseta prena da fizofi bolejo que nitina bagom recourses ka kokoro umpale. Arro. No. Number?
Write it down in black and white so that later, when some people get rich, they can't deny it or mess it up. And make Arjun explain it and make from
Now on, I'll live my life and you go yours. Let's live well and not bother each other. Less than 12 hours until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock when the bank comes to lock the doors. If I don't have the cash for the first installment, I'll sleep on the street with my boat.
Arjun, are you crazy? Tomorrow at 9, the court and bank people are coming to seize the house. Why aren't you running away? And you feel like laughing here. I fried fresh ribbon fish rolls twice in fat. Eat him hot. Your parents have so much nerve to do this. Do you know you're scraping a boat in the rain, right? Aditya is taking your parents to dinner with the boss of Sagar Sampada Seafood at the city's biggest seafood restaurant at the city's... He's finalizing the engagement party for next month. He's doing everything to please them. He's opening expensive wine, but throwing you away like a dirty rag. This is nice. Good nonsense. Aunt Sarah saved this. A $10 savings. Listen to your aunt. Okay, forget this worthless house. Take this money and catch a bus south tonight. Just find a factory job and hide for a few years. This $1,600 debt, you can't pay it off even with your life. Arjun.
Take back all the money, and I'll keep the kindness of this dinner tonight in my heart. But if my parents find out about this money, they'll come to your house tomorrow and tear off the roof. But what about the bank tomorrow morning? Tomorrow at 9, you come to the old house and watch the show. Even the gods can't take away what's mine. Trust me. Go home now. Go now. This doesn't sound right. This isn't the tapping of solid wood. This is a hollow echo. There are almost invisible seams beneath the thick, waterproof seaweed glue. This is Grandpa's handwriting.
Arjun, you are the most stable. And the one who respects the sea the most in...
The child who respects the sea the most. He doesn't do wrong to honest people. Grandpa spent his entire life on the sea. Aditya's selfishness and his parents' favoritism. How could they fail to understand that? They knew that once they passed away, Aditya would surely inherit the millions of rupees in steel boats and breeding cages. So they deliberately abandoned this leaky, useless old wooden boat and hid the key to the real wealth in the rivet inside the boat, which only I bothered to clean. Aditya thought he had embezzled more than 1 million rupees, but little did he know that his wealth was nothing compared to this chart. Devil's Reef is full of hidden reefs. If Aditya's 2 large steel boats went there, it would be suicide. But for me, and this old wooden boat which has shallow waters, it's a natural gold mine. Wild yellow croaker fish long gone from the market are hidden here. There are still 10 hours left until the loan deadline. Tomorrow morning, I'll show my parents who showed favoritism and my older brother, who dreams of marrying into a wealthy family, what a truly glorious return looks like. The magnetic field in this area is very strange. If Aditya's 2 heavy steel boats, equipped with electronic sonar and modern radar, had come in here, they would have been blinded by now. But I don't need radar. Devil's Rock is right in front. In this damned place, if a big steel boat hit the reef, it would explode. But my old wooden boat is as light as a leaf. And this is my greatest trick. Turn left. here are the coordinates to the gold. Besides the hidden tack compartment containing sea urchins, Grandpa also left a backup live whale under this boat. Aditya, you guys are stuck on bottom trolling, but you don't know that wild fish in the deep sea are very cautious. A glint of metal, and they will scatter. Today, I'm going to show you what our ancestors used to call a crushing blow. Every passing minute, we're getting closer to 9 a.m. tomorrow. The bank's deadline to seize the old family property is 1 minute closer. Time's up. Pull up the net. We've got something. And I mean a huge catch, and it is a huge catch, and it is a huge catch. Wild giant yellow croaker. First net is overflowing. This is sold by the posh restaurants in town. Pure wild premium grade yellow croaker. This is living gold. Easily worth at least 1,000 pounds. Loan officer is here to collect the debt, and those lovely family members carrying umbrellas have come to watch the spectacle. Yes, they're waiting impatiently. They've actually arrived early, with the 9 p.m. deadline still an hour and a half away. Eager look, that sardonic smile, waiting to see me leave is unmistakable. Had he hit? I've just come off the Devil's Rock. The best wild yellow croaker worth 1,000 pounds will go to the highest bidder. Yeah. It's time. Mr. Sharma, the ultimatum is over. If you can't pay the first installment of €000 today, the mortgage property will be immediately sealed and seized as per the terms.
Oh, Arjun, what a disaster. I told you beforehand that you couldn't handle a €1,600 loan alone. But you were so stubborn. Now look what you've done. You don't even have a roof over your head. Son, give in. They're taking the house. How will you live?
Arjun, look what you've done to yourself. You spent all night at sea and only brought this useless tank. You didn't even cover the fuel. Right? Stop being a brat. I'm officially engaged to the daughter of Sagar Sampada Seafoods. Next month, go to Sagar Sampada's HR department and ask. Mention my name. I'll get you a job as a security guard. Unloading cold storage. You can earn €600 a month. Free room and board. Better than being homeless, isn't it?
Arjun, you're right. Thank Aditya. Blood is thicker than water. In the end, you still have to rely on Aditya.
Keep the security job, etc.
You're Arjun Sharma.
Yes, I am.
Top grade, completely wild, raised in deep coastal waters, very firm meat. Arjun, I heard your boat's hold is full. At least 1,000 pounds.
About 1,200 pounds. Alive and kicking.
I'll take it all. Wild yellow croaker of this size are almost extinct in the market. I'll give you the best wholesale price. €60. I'm transferring right now. I'll send a refrigerated truck to take them away.
€60,000. One fishing trip and you made €60,000 in one night. On that leaky boat, on that...
€60,000 in one night on an old wooden boat. Hello, Mrs. Verma. I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm from the city. My fiancé, the future son-in-law of the owner of Sagar Sampada Seafood, is the heir to Sagar Sampada. Since my brother caught this batch of fish, why shouldn't I handle it? I handle it. Sagar Sampada Seafoods has a huge distribution network, so we could work together even further.
Sagar Sampada Seafoods is a place that relies on force feeding and rapid growth. It practices industrial farming and specializes in low-quality bait fish. Sagar Sampada is the future son-in-law of such a cheap organization, and you think you're worthy of talking business with me?
Get out!
My way. Don't stop my deliveries. Oh, my dear son, mother knew you had it in you. And Arjun, listen to mother. Don't give that money to the bank because you can earn 60 euros in one night, and you can earn that bank loan of over 1,000 euro by going out to sea again tomorrow night and fishing. But this 60 euros in cash, you have to withdraw it first for Aditya's engagement gift, and when he gets married, he won't do anything bad to you. Right?
Right. Arjun, if you have the skill to find fish, a debt of 160,000 euros is a small thing. Take the 60,000 euros and save Aditya first. Think big.
Take it and save him. Here, suggest something. Wrong. Mother, you yourself signed the agreement yesterday. It clearly states that the profits from the old house and boats go to me. The debts are also mine. I spent the entire night on Devil's Rock risking my life to earn that 0,00 euros. Just to pay off the bank loan first so I can survive.
You can't go fishing again? You have the skill to find fish. It's so easy for you to make money.
Aditya, I was lucky to come back alive. You won't risk your precious steel boat, so why isn't my life worth the same? If you want this 0,00 for an engagement gift, fine, deal over. This 0,0 is yours. That $1,600 bad debt that's about to default, you take care of it. Hand over those 2 steel boats worth over $100,000 and all the breeding cages to me. Will you?
There's still no trace of that $400,000 engagement gift. If you put that $1,000 or $1,600 bad debt back on yourself once your future father-in-law finds out, the marriage alliance with Sagar Sampada Seafood will be over immediately. No. A deal is a deal. The
first installment is paid. I'll keep the rest as working capital. You won't seize this house? No problem. Mr. Sharma, I'll go back to the bank right now and start the write-off process for you. Loda, let's go to the dock. Mrs. Verma, the good stuff is still waiting for you on the boat.
Come.
Arjun, I'm sorry. I can't sell you this ice today.
You think my price is too low? Uncle Verma, I'll give you double.
really not about the money. Half an hour ago, Aditya brought the people from Sagar Sampada Seafood and gave the order. He said that anyone in the city who dares to sell you even a piece of ice or fishing line will be completely cut off by Sagar Sampada Seafood. Your parents were there too. They said they did this to force you to back off and stop you from risking your life at sea.
Seafood dies as soon as it comes out of the water. Without crushed ice to keep it fresh or extra nets, whatever you catch will simply rot and stink. Aditya slashing the ground out from under me is truly heartless.
Arjun, why are you so stubborn? Aditya cut off your ice supply, and it's all for your own good. Do you really think 60,000 euros is easy money at sea? You're risking your life there.
Arjun, your mother is right. Aditya now has Sagar Sampada Seafood's backing. Can we mess with them? Stop fighting him. Listen to your father. Take whatever money you have left. Let's collect that €0 and gather together as a family to buy Akitya and his boss some generous gifts to apologize. There's no resentment in a family.
Oh, how sentimental parental love is. But the logic behind it is crystal clear. They want to break my backbone. They want to force me to hand over the life-saving money I've just earned so that their eldest son can have a clear path, path.
Arjun, I'm doing all this so you can quickly face reality, Maji. Even if you get lucky and find a school of wild fish without capital and connections, you can't even buy a block of ice.
You can't even buy a piece of ice?
This world is so cruel. Just agree and tell me where the wild fish are. Let me find some way to use the remaining 00s. I promise, from now on, your place at Sagar Sampada Seafood is assured. Isn't that better than going alone on that old wooden boat and risking your life?
Aditya, do you think just because your future father-in-law sells bait fish, you can control everything on this sea?
Arjun, how dare you talk to Aditya like that? Aditya is teaching you good manners.
Okay, so today I'll teach you both what true power is.
Mrs. Verma, have the fish been stocked? They've just been stocked in perfect condition.
They've just arrived. In perfect condition. This batch of wild catch will take the reputation of the Royal Pearl to the next level. When can you deliver the next batch?
Can't go to sea. That future son-in-law of Sagar Sampada Seafood has spread the word in town that they've cut off my ice supply and netting. I can't even find a nylon rope for my wooden boat. My parents are pressuring me to give in to their money.
Sagar Sampada Seafood, a company that started with a price war and made a fortune selling low-quality fish. As for logistics, I'll take care of everything. You're on the old family estate now. Give me half a day. Arjun, don't let them fool you. Who else in town can afford such a large supply of goods besides Sagar Sampada Seafood? Arjun.
Path Aditya insists on following is leading straight to the abyss by abyss. He chose greed, and he will have to pay the price for it. But my path lies ahead. Mr. Sharma and Mrs. Verma have sent us to get the supplies. Mrs. Verma is a master at her craft. The special dry ice and deep sea protector alone will stun Aditya. Yeah.
The imported meth netting
Costs dozens of times more than ordinary nets. The
equipment and funding are all covered. Aditya has really taken a big bite out of his mouth this time.
Oh my god, how much money did he put into this? Has the
Lady of Shahimoti gone crazy? She's risking everything on a man with an old wooden boat.
But Arjun has real talent. Even Sagar Sampada Seafood can't afford this gear.
Aditya, how is this possible? Why is your father-in-law's blacklist no longer working?
But Aditya is growing even more nervous. In her mind, a sharp-top female CEO would never take a loss.
I've never had a loss-making business, but risked a lot to support her. This convinces her that I have a priceless gold mine in ocean.
Arjun, are the deep-sea troll weights ready? The yellow croakers are top quality. But if we want to completely surpass the signature dishes of other restaurants for next month's high-end tasting event, I still need a top tier. Showstopper! Showstopper.
Mrs. Verma, there's definitely something premium in these waters. There's
Truly something wonderful in these waters.
Dozens of nautical miles from here, there's a place called Andhra. The water conditions there are exceptional, and there are wild ornamental thorny flounder hidden there, each weighing over 5 pounds. Those things are truly enormous. I'm
Completely with you on the need for good equipment and funding. When can we leave?
we can't just
Yesterday, an official government document arrived regarding the waters of Andhra, stating that a large area of rare living coral reefs has been discovered there. Officially designated by the state as the Rarest Coral Reef Ecological Redline Reserve. This area is now strictly prohibited. Yeah. All commercial fishing operations, even if you cast nets, constitute environmental destruction.
It's a criminal offense.
We must follow the law in our business. Never cross the line for black money. Grand finale dish. I'll look for it through legal channels, Zonals.
Well, at least you're clear-headed. There's no question of crossing the ecological red line. We don't take that money. The Royal Pearl's reputation is impeccable. We won't touch anything illegal.
What are you doing? Dark pool.
A group of exquisitely decorated spiny lobsters. I knew. You've been locked in your room for the past few days, just to see this. No wonder Mrs. Verma was brave enough to dump all that stuff on you. So you were holding on. This sea slack left by Grandpa.
Put that slack down. Get out.
Put it down? Why should I? Arjun, you were hiding this, weren't you? Weren't you taking the Sharma family's legacy to buy fame and fortune for yourself? Grandfather left this map for today. It's a mark to a golden mountain. Why are you keeping all this to yourself?
What's all this noise? From a distance, I could hear you two brothers arguing in the house.
Arjun, what are you doing? Why are you trying to fight Aditya again?
Mother, ask your beloved son. He broke into my room and stole my stuff. What happened to him?
What do you mean by stealing? Mother, father, look at this. Arjun used it to earn 600 rupees in one night. Now he's got another batch of the best lobster, and he's trying to keep it all for himself by excluding us. Yeah. Arjun, you were the one who took everything behind our backs. Arjun, this is not right of you. How could you hide something so important? Aditya's about to get engaged. He desperately needs money. Now it's time for him to prove his worth to Sagar Sampada Seafood. Give this map to Aditya. That's what it says, put the right thing in the right place.
Dad, the separation agreement is very clear. Everything in this old house is my personal property.
Mr. Sharma, because you stole someone else's trade secrets, I can call the police right now.
Go call the police. Haha, Mrs. Verma. Do you really think you can rule this sea with an iron fist?
You think you can fool me?
I heard every word of your conversation. In the courtyard. Arjun, you and this woman are acting together. Who are you trying to scare? Don't make up this ecological red line criminal offense nonsense. You're just making up lies. To scare me so you two can sneak away and take those shrimp and split the money way, right?
I looked at Aditya. I was completely blinded by greed and gave him a final warning. Take the sea lick if you want, Chelich. But I'm telling you straight about the place in the dark pool. You can't go there. That's the whole thing. Yes, there are ornamental spiny lobsters there, but this is the recently designated Rare Coral Reef Ecological Redline Reserve.
Rare Coral Reef Ecological Redline Reserve.
Your two high-strength steel boats have a very deep draft. They will definitely hit the reef there, and if you dare to risk your life there, it will be a serious crime of environmental destruction. This isn't just a fine for violating the rules. You'll be jailed for this. Put down the lick. Don't lose your life.
Arjun is telling the truth. The official government document was released just yesterday. Anyone who crosses this red line will face severe legal punishment.
Ha 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 ha. So this is the red line to bear. Arjun, you've worked very hard. I tell you, in these waters, my future father-in-law, Mr. Verma, is the law. As long as I catch the best lobster of this batch and give it to him as a birthday gift, my position at Sagar Sampada Seafood will be secure. Even if there is an ecological red line, my father-in-law will put in some money and settle the matter. And then who will investigate me? Son, don't listen to their nonsense. Arjun is just jealous. I'm gonna be rich. Arjun, stay home and watch. My 1,000 plus horsepower twin trawl steel boat might as well be a mountain under the sea. I'll flatten it tonight.
Arjun, stop scaring everyone. Don't say anything bad to Aditya. Aditya, come on now. Mother will make you breakfast. Eat well so you'll have the strength to go to sea and make big money. You warned him. But his arrogant and careless attitude will unleash a storm.
You can't save a man bent on death. I didn't just warn him about hitting the rock. I slammed the legal limit right in his suicidal's face. But he still accelerated it. Tonight, the dark pool will become a graveyard that will bury all his dreams with the entire mental picture. I can navigate these difficult watersheds like nothing else can. I've tuned into Aditya's group's private channel.
Everyone be careful. Turn the radar to Mac. Put the sonar on full power. We're approaching the waters of Antarican. The coordinates are straight ahead. A 33, 33, 33.
Coordinate is right in front.
When we get there, cast the net immediately. Whoever hauls in the most tonight when we return to port, I'll personally give each of them a $2,000 bonus from my own pocket. That's
Very generous, Mr. Sharma. It's a pleasure working with Mr. Sharma.
Aditya, do you really think this ocean can be conquered with just horsepower? At 3:15, the tide officially recedes in Andharakund. The living coral reefs beneath the water will be exposed. Aditya, your new blind steel boats are ready to cut.
Something wrong, Mr. Sharma. The depth gauge readings are going crazy here. The depth was just 20 meters. Now it's only 15? No, now 10 meters. Something's rising rapidly beneath this part of the ocean, don't
panic. It's just the current's turbulence. Don't listen to my useless brother. He's spreading nonsense in the yard. The experts from Sagar Sampada Seafood have already inspected. This entire area is soft mud and sand. Go full speed ahead. Don't churn too often. Go full speed ahead. The coordinates are just 2 nautical miles ahead. The premium ornamental spiny prawns are right there. But Mr. Sharma, the sonar is showing that the bottom signal is very harsh. This is definitely not mud or sand. If we keep going, we'll run aground. We have to turn back now. Nonsense. I've been out here all night. If I go back empty-handed, what will I give my father-in-law for his birthday? And where will I get for lakh for an engagement gift? I've paid, so you do as I say. Go, go, go. We're almost there. Mr. Sharma, we've hit a reef. We're stuck on a large rock. The tide is going out too fast. The rudder is stuck on a large rock. It's tilted 15 degrees to the right. Dirty water is coming in. We have to call the marine rescue now. Otherwise, when the tide recedes, the hull will lose its buoyancy and break.
Don't call for rescue. Absolutely not.
If he calls for rescue, he'll have to pay a heavy price. The truth is the entire town, including his future father-in-law and Sagar Sampada Seafood, will find out about a restricted area. Will find out. His dreams of marrying into a wealthy family will be completely shattered tonight. There will be nothing left. Mr. Sharma, the ship is sinking. We have to get out of here.
Absolutely not. I won't give up. I won't go back empty-handed. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the lobsters are under the ship because we're stuck on land and can't move. Use the winch. Lower the heavy bottom nets from the back deck. Are you crazy, Mr. Sharma? There's a whole reef below. Maybe that's the protected area your brother told you about. Dropping those heavy bottom nets is a serious environmental crime that will land you in jail. Serious environmental crimes, never mind. If something goes wrong, I'll take responsibility. My father-in-law runs Sagar Sampada. There's nothing around here he can't fix. Cast the net. No, we can't pull any further. Keep pulling and the entire coral reef will be destroyed.
Already explained all the risks to him. He chose this dead end himself. Calling the Joint Coast Guard Command Center. Joint Command Center. I'm Arjun Sharma, a law-abiding, citizen law-abiding. I'm reporting under my real name. Coordinates. Dark pool water. 2 high-powered, double-netted steel boats are operating illegally. These vessels are ignoring the newly established Rare Coral Reef Ecological Red Line Reserve restrictions. They are forcibly using banned heavy-bottomed nets for destructive fishing, Faradin. They are causing devastating damage to the precious coral reefs. Furthermore, these vessels are badly grounded, posing a serious safety hazard. Please, send authorities immediately.
Caution. The vessel ahead is stranded. Stop your engines immediately. Discontinue all winch operations. Everyone come on deck for inspection. Rescue first. Anyone without a life jacket should be taken to a safe side. Secure the starboard counterweight. Hold the starboard deck.
Monitor the radar data. Lock the navigation system. Turn off the hydraulic noise. Now, back deck. Officer, this is a misunderstanding. This is definitely a misunderstanding. We just got lost at night and accidentally hit a reef. Please, officer, forgive us. Please call a tugboard for us. Sorry, you got lost and ended up right in the middle of a coral reef ecological red line reserve. Right in the middle of the protected area. 2 tuna lost. You've set heavy bottom trawls for illegal bottom trawling. Do you know what you're upsetting below? Those are the country's precious living coral reefs. With one pull of your net, you destroyed a centuries-old ecosystem sum. Officer, please don't be offended. I know the rules. I'll pay the fine, whatever the cost. Look, my future father-in-law is the president of Sagar Sampada Seafood in the heart of the city. We're all familiar faces in this area. Do it for the sake of my future father-in-law. Just keep your mouth shut. Coast Guard, even if God himself comes today, I'll still catch you. You broke the environmental criminal law. You'll rot in jail. Criminals, you'll rot in jail too. Keep your dirty deeds to yourselves. Officers, don't you dare desecrate this uniform. Ace. Take it away. No, you can't arrest me. My engagement is next month. I couldn't go to jail. Please let me go. I didn't know it was reserved. I'll pull the net. I'll pull it right now. It's too late to pull the net now. I've been caught. Take it away. This carnival, built on excessive greed, has been shattered by the iron fist of justice.
Aditya crosses the border, you'll suffer. I know when this bombshell
Reaches shore, the Sharma family's feigned affection will face the harshest punishment. Suspected of seriously damaging a rare coral reef ecological reserve and illegal bottom trawling using banned nets,
This isn't just a simple violation but a criminal case, involving extremely aggravating circumstances. The
Coast Guard reported it last night. Aditya's 2 sailboats, worth 100,000 euros, were seized on the spot. He faces not only a long prison sentence, but also an astronomical fine to restore the marine ecosystem.
Mr. Verma, you finally come. Aditya is innocent. He was just gonna prepare your birthday gift and took that risk. He has connections in your city. Please, I beg you, get Aditya out of jail by bribing him.
Go away. Who do you think you are? Sharma family gone mad? How dare you go into an ecological red line reserve and set heavy bottom trawls? You deserve to die. Don't sink Sagar Sampada Seafood with you. I've come to tell you one thing today. This engagement is completely broken. This engagement is completely over. My daughter will never marry a man with a criminal record for environmental damage. From now on, if you Sharmas dare use the name Sagar Sampada Seafood to commit fraud and deception, I will ensure that your entire family can't even get a meal in this city.
when you stake everything on a wealthy family.
Oh my god, I don't want to live anymore.
A ruthless cut. They've not only stripped us bare, but we've become the biggest joke in this city.
We're now auctioning off the ships in Aditya Sharma's name, along with other properties, including breeding cages, including auction.
$16 Roy Lacros. $17 ruble Laxo.
20 Ruzlak worth.
These hard-earned properties were given to Aditya by my parents. After all this, they're legally and clearly in my name, Arjun.
Arjun? I know. We wronged you in the past in no cost. We were biased. We were foolish. But Aditya is your own brother. Now you've succeeded. Can you save him? Mortgage the boat to get Aditya out, whatever the cost. Mother is counting on you.
Arjun, I know I haven't been fair to you before, but the Sharma family has only 2 sons. If he goes to jail, his life will be over. Blood is thicker than water. You can't bear to see him die.
Looking at these 2 old men who raised me, I can't remain careless. Mother, father, there are certain boundaries that cannot be crossed. First, Aditya has committed the crime of environmental destruction. This is not a simple civil dispute. Everyone is equal before the law. No one is above the law. Bribing someone out of jail is already illegal. If I do that, not only will I not save him, I will end up in jail myself. I will also have to go there. I can't risk the entire company on your gamble. Second, you personally signed this agreement and put your thumbprint on it and bought it. This boat and breeding cage were won by Mrs. Verma and me through a legal auction. Every penny was honestly earned through legal business. Aditya, pursuing his dream of marrying into a wealthy family, knowingly entered a restricted area. He must face the consequences for his mistakes.
Arjun, how could you be so heartless?
I'm not heartless. I simply can't allow myself to be taken advantage of without limit. You emptied the entire family savings for Aditya all these years. Then you saddled me with a debt of 1,600 euros. I fought all night on Devil's Rock just to get out alive, almost becoming fish food. Where were you then? You were enjoying seafood with Aditya, waiting for the bank to bail me out. This card has 10 euros. Take it for now. I'll send 600 euros to your card every month for parental support. I'll cover your medical expenses and living expenses in due time. I will ensure you are well cared for in your old age. As your son, that is my absolute duty, but I can't really do anything about Aditya's situation. I will hire the best defense lawyer for him. I will help him get a lighter sentence. But beyond that, I won't get involved in anything else. If there is no limit to bias and conspiracy, then this car window is my final red line. As an adult, you will pay the price for your decisions.
You will pay the price for your decisions. You handled it with style. You stood your ground.
That chapter is completely closed. Next, I will use the seabed left by my grandfather, the finest, most natural seabed in the country. Two years ago, I was thrown out for a bad debt of just 1,600 euros. But now, by respecting nature, I have transformed that stretch of seabed into an endless blue gold mine.
Mr. Sharma is again looking at his grandfather's inherited boat.
Without this old leaky boat, our business wouldn't be at its present scale. The financial report is out.
It's out. Thanks to the hydrological data from Grandpa's Sea Chat, we invested a lot of money and created a smart natural marine pasture in the deepest region. The first batch of the highest quality eco-friendly seafood is now fully marketed. We've not only captured the high-end food market, but we've also entered all the top foreign channels in the group's current valuation has reached 200 euro crore.
How is Auntie Sarah?
Our group's director of marine ecology conservation is working harder than anyone. And since you gave the shallow water scientific breeding technology to the local villagers for free, she took the lead in building connections. So now all the fishermen in the city are following us, installing eco-friendly cages. This means that by the end of this year, every family of fishermen in the city will be able to build a 2-story house. But how is Aditya doing with his rehabilitation in sight? What else can he do? Just rehabilitate, because he destroyed the rare coral reef. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison, under extremely aggravating circumstances. Sagar Sampada Seafood, that former would-be father-in-law, is ruthless. He called off the wedding and kicked him out when he was down. He put all those old illegal accounts on Aditya. Aditya is completely ruined.
No one like him deserves sympathy.
And your parents, I hear from my people, spend every day huddled in a rented apartment in that town. The allowance you send every month is enough. More than enough to keep them comfortable.
Well, Everyone has to pay the price for their choices. Cross the line and pay. That's the rule.
So, Mr. Sharma, the old debts have been paid. Now where next?
See, our ocean of stars has just begun.